I will say this though: the songs I like on this album, I really like.
Yeah,
I think
same.
Like
7 a.m. on Bridal Path.
7 a.m. Pipe Down.
Pipe Down is great too.
I think that's the best song on this album.
Pipe Down is probably the only Toxic Man song that, as a woman, I was like, fuck.
You was vibing.
As a woman, I listened to this and I was like,
oh my God.
Don't tell me.
I know sometimes I'd be like, damn, you right.
Pipe down.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes as women, we need to be read. Like, we gotta be read
a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what? I ain't gonna hold you. I be liking it sometimes.
I love when my man reads these
but
songs.
also the pipe down
respectfully.
Respectfully. I was about to say respectfully. Like I like when I'm just going crazy and he be like, "You done? All right, come over here." Like, chill.
I don't like the "you done." No. Don't ask me if I'm done.
Right?
Oh, well, no.
That was a semicolon. You shut your ass up. It's not a period. It's a semicolon.
But see, no.
It's a pause for breath.
I like for a man, if I'm upset and he sees I'm upset, I know how I am. I'd never want a partner to meet my energy. So the "you done" is let's talk. Like it's a. I'm not finna go back and forth with you. I'm not raising my voice with you. Okay. I'm not gonna meet you where you're at. Sure. If you want to have a conversation, pipe down. We're
gonna pipe,
and then we could talk. You know what I mean? So it's not even the "you done," but it's like, all right, now you know I'm not responding to you.
My man will look
this.
at me and be like, "Yo, why are you yelling?"
Like that's
not giving a "Are you done?" "Are you done?" sounds like you don't want to hear me talk no more.
Okay.
So that's triggering. That's triggering for me. "Are you done?"
Okay,
is like actually,
you're right. Maybe not the done.
No, right. To me, asking if you're done is like you want me to be done, and I'm not done.
He could ask me if I'm done, and I'll be like, "No, nigga," and then he'll be like, "All right, well, pipe down." And let's talk. Let's talk this out.
Pipe down a little bit.
That to me takes me from 10 to 25. So I gotta. To me, he'll look at me and be like, "Yo, why are you coming at me with this energy? I'm not yelling at you." And then that's when I gotta be like, "Fuck, all right, pipe down, BK, because you're doing too much." And he's not even yelling. He's not even yelling at me. And I be raising my all the outside voice inside.
Did y'all see the meme? A girl posted, she was like, "Oh, look at how Drake got all our boyfriends smiling and shit all happy." That shit, I'm gonna be honest with you, yo. It's shit like that. Like pipe down, like just for men to speak for us, because men do a terrible job communicating.
1,000%.
Right? A lot of the time is because, and I learned this once I started podcasting, we just don't know how to say it. So some of the times, just to get certain artists to say how you feel, just for you to keep listening and run it back, it can help you.
You know what? You know what's my problem with that?
What's up?
I feel like that's an excuse.
What
I feel like
what
it's an excuse because there are men, like even my partner, we can debate about any and everything. So from music to genres to fucking movies, we fucking debate with fucking Kevin Samuels takes. We debate about politics. We debate even about the fucking vaccine.
Right.
And there's so much to say. But now, nigga, when I got a real personal question to ask you regarding our relationship and who you're showing up as or why you're doing certain things, now you don't know how to communicate.
But
you can communicate.
You ready? You ready?
Go ahead.
Men are dumb, right?
Men are not dumb.
Now, I don't want to say that because
BK, I'm with you, right? But the consensus has been men are dumb. Right?
So, but y'all not gonna sit here and be able to fall on that sword.
No. I'm not trying to run with that. What I'm trying to say is, dumb is a wrong word.
Hell yeah.
They don't know how to communicate it. Like I'm, as a guy, this is some real shit. I got out of a fucking argument, and 20 minutes later, I started thinking about the shit I was supposed to say. Y'all just be so prepared.
So y'all are just slow.
Again, men are dumb, right?
So we got to give you 20 minutes to think of what you got to say while I'm sitting there waiting.
I ain't gonna say it's gonna be 20, but we do think differently, and we are different.
Oh, it takes y'all a long time.
You know?
Also, of all the things that you just listed, the one thing that's the most important is how you show up in the relationship.
Absolutely.
So of course it's going to be harder to communicate that and communicate that adequately from where you're coming from because you're not stating an opinion that you can debate on.
Who debate on with a woman?
Who he's showing up as is not open for debate.
Right.
So that's why it's harder to do that. It's not an excuse, but it's if we're going to compare and contrast.
Right.
At the end of the day, arguing with a man about politics is way easier than sitting down with a man discussing his feelings about things that he hasn't worked through.
And that's what I mean. And that's what I.
So
you
it's
guys
not
are
so much an
for
excuse.
This. Y'all do this.
We do it. No, we do, but we front too. We don't show up fully ready for relationships either.
Sure. No
we also have pride.
Yeah.
We also struggle with trying to apologize when we fuck up and drop the ball.
Yep.
Right.
Because because the scariest thing in a relationship is the fear of showing up completely yourself, completely vulnerable,
and then not being enough.
Not being enough.
That part.
And not being accepted and valid in that moment.
That's why I'm single now.
And at the end of the day, whether you agree that the wallpaper in the bathroom should be blue or green,
right,
is not going to determine whether or not I'm a good person. It's not going to have any effect on how I feel about who I am.
Yeah.
But if you show up as who you say you are, and a man looks at you like, but you crazy? And then you're like, damn, am I crazy? Like, it makes you question.
Start questioning this
and
shit,
I think in general, women we're way more compulsive when it comes to saying how we think and how we feel. And for men, it takes a little bit longer to process that.
We also don't want to say the wrong things. Like,
oh, I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, no,
Yo, BK, we
y'all
be saying
don't
want
to say the wrong thing.
I was gonna say, y'all say the wrong things
all the time.
But we don't be meaning it.
Y'all say the wrong shit.
Now you don't mean what you say.
BK, we don't be meaning it.
Y'all just be saying shit just to say it.
I'm
sick of it.
Just give me
I'm
our
sick
men.
of it. You know what? Anyways,
sick of y'all.
Guys, y'all
We
know.
love y'all.